Adnan the Shepherd looked over his flock under the starry sky, accompanied only by Loki, a scrappy stray dog with one torn ear. Despite the isolation, Adnan felt a sense of companionship. "Just you and me against the world, boy," he whispered to Loki. One evening, a freak blizzard descended upon the mountains, threatening to bury the sheep under snowdrifts. Adnan feared for his flock's survival, but Loki sprang into action, digging through the icy terrain to guide the sheep to the safety of an ancient cave. "Good dog," Adnan praised. "Now, if only you could make coffee." Dawn came, casting the mountains in a silvery light, but it also brought peril in the form of a pack of wolves. 5 of them circled the sleeping flock, their intentions clear. Loki, undaunted, barked in a manner that mimicked the wolves, confusing them long enough for Adnan to ignite a signal fire for help. Adnan had another secret, a limp hidden beneath layers of clothing, an old war injury he never spoke of. Noticing Adnan's struggle, Loki fetched a walking stick, although it was chewed at both ends, making it both artistic and functional. The villagers often scoffed at the idea of Loki being a capable herding dog, doubting his abilities due to his stray origins. On shearing day, however, Loki astounded them by organizing 50 sheep according to color, proving his remarkable skills. Disaster struck when a young lamb tumbled into a ravine, bleeding for help. Loki, showing incredible ingenuity, rappelled down using vines and dragged the lamb up by its scruff and the woolly pajamas it wore. Jealousy led a local hunter to leave poison bait near the fields in hopes of sabotaging the flock. But Loki buried the tainted meat and instead brought Adnan wild herbs to detoxify the sheep that had sampled the bait. At the village's annual herding championship, judges did not take Loki seriously, mocking his missing ear. Yet, Loki prevailed using only gentle whispers, earning the admiration of the crowd. Danger returned in the form of a charging grizzly bear. Yet Loki played dead so convincingly that the bear apologized and left a honeycomb as an offering instead. An old army buddy of Adnan appeared one day, hoping to lure him from his pastoral life with a lucrative city job. Loki dropped a sheep onto the visitor's suitcase, as if to say they were quite content where they were. Days passed without a sign of Loki, and Adnan grew worried. Suddenly, Loki returned, not alone, but with 3 orphan pups. "Our flock just got fluffier," Adnan mused, watching the pups tumble around. Drought hit the mountains hard, and wildfires erupted, threatening to destroy everything in their path. Adnan worked tirelessly, soaking blankets in the creek. Meanwhile, Loki organized the sheep into a disciplined single-file procession, guiding them away from danger. Stories of the dog who speaks wolf spread through neighboring villages like wildfire. Children knitted sweaters for Loki, although he preferred them muddy rather than pristine. The mayor of the village acknowledged Loki's wartime heroics with a silver collar fashioned from melted bullet casings. "Who's a good war hero?" Adnan said, tearing up at the recognition.